In this video, we're going to start building up the registration view so that users can register with our custom user model. So how do we do that? First, we have to create a form. So in our account app, we just create a new file and we'll call it forms.py. Okay, here we're going to create our registration form, the form we want to use for registration. So we're going to be using the user creation form, and then alright, so we'll say from Django import form, we inform the form module in Django. Then we have to import from Django.contrib.auth.forms import user creation form. Okay, then also we need to import our model. We're saying from account.model import my user model, my user. Alright, so we create a class just like you create your normal form. So user, let's start with the capital letter because it's a class. User, let's say registration form, which is going to inherit the user creation form, just like you are creating a form with the model form. So we're using, I'm going to define a class for the meta. And then we're going to specify the model we're using, which is my user model. We'll specify the feeds that we want from that model, which are the email feeds, the company name, and the phone, then password 1, then password 2, password 2. Alright, so these are the feeds that we want from the user creation form that we are going to be using to create our user. We need the email feed, the company name feed, the phone feed, and password 1 and password 2. Okay, that's all we need for our form for now. So let's save this and we'll head over to our view, which is empty for now. So we're going to create our first Django view, which is going to call registration view or register, which is going to take in the request just your normal view. And here we need to import the form we just created. So form.forms import, we call it user registration form or user registration, I guess. By convention, you have to add form, or it's not necessary, but you can just add form so that you know you are using, you know it's a form, registration form. Then here, finish it up. Alright, I think we also need the, okay, if there's any other things we need for the import, do that as needed. Right, okay, so create a context for the context dictionary, and here we can check, say if request.post, we'll grab the form data by calling a form variable, passing the user acquisition form. grabbing the data from the form. Then validate the form by saying form dot is valid. Oh, sorry, we check for the form validation. Sorry. Then if the form data is valid, we want to save the form to the database. Alright, then after saving the form, we return a redirect, which we're going to import. I want to redirect to the login page. So once the user signs in, we don't want to automatically authenticate them. We want to send them to the login page. Later on, we'll add a message with the Django message. But first of all, let's import the redirect from the Django.shortcuts. Alright, that's the unit that we're using now. If the form data is valid, we save it and redirect to the login page. Sorry, they keep getting topos. Okay, a kind of indentation every day. Then else, if there's kind of any error, we return the context and passing in the form. Let's say register dash form equals to the form. So we are checking if the form is valid. We are saving it if it's valid and redirecting to a login page. Then if it's not valid, we pass the form to the context with the error. That's for that. Then if it's a get request, which obviously is going to be the very first, we want to show just the form. You can get interpol errors. Just the form, which is the user creation form, the empty form without any data. Then we're passing the form to the context also. Then we are returning our normal render. We're taking the request and the template, which is, we call it register .html, then passing the context. So I'm sure most of you may be familiar with creating a Django view function, so this should not be new to you. Alright, now we have to create this HTML template, and also we have to create our URL for the registration page and the login page, because we are redirecting to the login. So inside the account, create a folder called templates. That's where we're going to put in our template. Then inside the template, we create another folder called account. Because where we're going to put in the accounts related templates. Then here we're going to create our register.html and also login.html. Alright. Yeah, let's quickly set up our URL for the two. So inside our account app, we'll also create another file, we'll call it urls.py. Then we're going to see from Django .urls import path. So here we're going to create URL pattern, which is equals to a list of URL. Then here we're going to define the path. So the first part, when we go to slash register, so we have to import this function we created here. Okay, let's just define is login view, taking the request. First, let's just return a render of the login page, just taking the request, so that we can create the URL for it. .html. Alright, so this will just return the login page for us. For now, we work on that later. So heading back to, then we can save this to view. Now we're heading back to the urls.py that we have to import from account.views. We want to import, we want to write the register view and also the login view. Okay, I hope I'm not getting any kind of error. So when we head over to slash register, we want to call the register function. I want to give it a name called register also. The other part, which is also login. Just going to take in the login function that we created. Okay, I just remember something now. We can't use this login because this login is special keyword in Django that we're going to import later, so we have to make it Django views, a login view, I mean, to differentiate it from the function that we import later, because a login is a special function in Django, so we are no longer importing login, we're importing login view. What the fuck? Okay, save this first, head over back to go to the project URL file, so we can make add our URL file that we created. So here we have to import include, which will help us include our URL app. So when we go to when we go to the home route, we want to include the account app, so it should be a string. I don't know why I can't type properly this D. Alright, so what this is actually saying is that whenever we head to the home rat, you should include this account or URL which we defined before in the account app. Alright, okay. So let's just test out our view and see if they are working. Okay, I'm getting indentation error. Okay, I'm getting another error in our feed. Let's go to, sorry, let's close up some files here. Oh, there's an error here. I forgot the comma here. I think that should fix the error now. I hope there's no other error. Okay, let's quit the server and just run Python manage notepad run server. Okay, alright, guess everything is fine now. So heading back to our view, so if you head to the home/register, okay, we get the registration page. That means our views are working, our URL are working also. So let's also test the login page. Take this one out, don't need this for now, and the form for now. The login template, I mean. Let's just test this out also. Let's give an H1 and call it login page. Let's save it and let's also test the routing and know if our routes are working properly. Okay, so the login route and the sign up route are working. So let's head over to the registration template, and now we want to output our form. So let's just give a space and create a div. And yeah, you know how to use I believe you know how to use the Django Ginger template, which will give us we can as well just output the form, or what, let's check the name we call the form. Okay, we called it registered form. You can as well put the form like this. I think if you save it and then head over to register page, or could not pause the reminder dash form from register form. Dash form from the register form. Okay, I guess maybe because we are using dash, let's change it to underscore. Control C and then alright, so you can see the feeds are on our page. You can see the email field, the company name, and the password and confirm password. Okay, it's uploading well. So let's put this in a form now. As we're creating a form, put in a font tag, and also don't forget the CSRF underscore token, which is also very important. If you don't put it, it won't work. So on the, let's create a button as a sign up button. Name, we can call it create account. Then set the method of the form to post. Alright, okay, I know it's not properly formatted well. Let's put it in a p tag, and okay, you can see the button is not down. These are the help tests that is provided by the user creation form. Also, later on we'll look at how we can style this form to make it look a little bit better. But another way we can easily do it so we can see it properly, instead of just outputting the form, we can output each individual field on its own paragraph by saying registration form dot email, create another p tag. We can just put instead, let's just copy then we'll call this a company name, because that's the name of the feed. So we are outputting each individual feed on their own paragraph to output all of them in the new line. If we do like this, I will save it and refresh, though I've not outputted all the feed yet. You can see the three feeds now. Their label is gone, so we have to manually place in their label. Also, email.label, label. So if we save it and we refresh, you can see the email, your label is here. Alright, we spelled out the feed. So next is that we want to for a way to output the errors in case there's any error. So for that, we're going to loop through using the for the end for. So if there's any error, we want to output the error here, so we can just use a paragraph tag here and then output every error here. So we can quickly just give this an inline style. So it's red. Okay, now if we save this now, I think it will be more cleaner. It will look more cleaner. Okay, you can see it's a bit more cleaner now. Okay for us to see. Alright, so let's test it out. Let's create a new user now. um, okay, I think we are good to go, so let's test it out. Let's call this test at gmail.com. Company name, call it test company. Company phone, you can just specify any phone number. Let's give it test 423. Okay. Alright, we are redirected to the login page. That means our registration was successful. I don't want to save. So if we head over to our admin page and we go to our user, you can see the new user we just created, which is test at gmail.com. You can see it's not an admin but it's active. Alright, so you can see we can create a user now. Our user creation page is working. Alright, so we'll stop here for now. In our next video we'll talk about how to create a login view and also the logout view, and also to check for if a user is logged in or not. So there's no way for us to show if the user is logged in or not, so when we do the login page and all that, we check for that. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and then leave a like button. See you in the next video.